Hello everyone, back again with a Tagalong Tuesday. This week I'm using my prompt cards in this handmade journal, and I think I filmed this one as well, so you will see that later. This is my private journal and that I work in, and sometimes I do it with prompts because I like challenging myself just a little bit. First I thought, well, this is a very small surface to work on, so I would like a little bit more space, so I decided to put a little flap on that right side of this page that you see here. So during this video you will see a lot of storage ideas, or the way I storage my ephemera and my pictures and my papers. So this is a very old, well, it's a license that allows you to fish in the Netherlands, and this is a very old one from my father from the 70s. So I was thinking of using that, but I thought it was a shame in the journal, so I'm choosing this little puzzle paper that I found. I'm just gluing it down, not too I want to say a Dutch word. It's been a while since I've done a voiceover in English. Just a simple glue it down, fold it over, and then tear off the excess. And I'm using a ruler to do that. And then, oh well, it's 30 seconds and you've got a lot of work surface extra. This is my little box of prompt cards. The white ones that you see here with the purple edge are about 200, I think, that I made, and these are the ones that I like the most. The other ones are too intricate for this small work surface, so that I use the other ones in combination with these ones for large pages in large journals. So choosing 10 and giving myself the possibility to change. If I don't like a card, then I will change it for one of the two extras that I took out of that stack. So the first one said draw or stamp an animal. So I'm using this is a Prismacolor pencil, an ebony color, and I'm just drawing a butterfly because it's the first step on this page. So I thought there will be so much going on here on this journal page, so I'm not going to do too much stuff. So I'm just drawing a little freehand butterfly because I know it will be covered up anyway. But I like the way this was going. I would have preferred to have this a card in a later stage. So this is a nice one. This says make a tear in your paper and then sew it with needle and thread. So I thought first I would just rip it and then sew it together again, but I thought I'm going to do just take out a few papers more. You'll see what I'm doing. I just take out more than I should have, or that the card said. But I thought it would be nice if there is a little bit more space so you can see whatever is going on behind that tear. So I'm just using embroidery thread to sew it together. Not too much fuss, just using some large stitches. Alright, this says doodle with a white marker. I had a white marker on my desk. It was not the best one, as you can see, but I thought, okay, I'm going to use it up anyway, so I am pressing it down and the ink flows out of the pen and I'm just rubbing it and scratching it. That's doodling as well, I think. That one that went very quickly, that said make a circle in the center of your page. So this is my box with handmade papers. These are my blotting papers and tea bags and other fodder materials or collage materials that I made, and would love to do a swap with handmade papers. If anyone likes to swap with me, would be very nice. This is a jelly print, an image transfer on a jelly plate, a very lovely purple color, and well, a magenta, I think. So I'm just cutting out a circle out of that paper. This is just printer paper, folding it and then just gluing it down with my glue stick. You could also use gel medium, of course, but with the prompts, I don't not or I don't know what the next card will bring, so I'm just choosing to use the glue stick. That one says use Neo colors, and I got a whole box of Neo colors and crayons, so I'm taking that out, and I don't want to do too much color, but I'm using a magenta fuchsia, purplish color, a blue and a yellow. This is a light blue, and if you mix them, then you get a bit of orange and a bit of green. So I thought, okay, I'm creating extra color with just only 3 colors of Neo colors. Using water, I use a lot of water because I can spread it around very well, but Neo colors are very forgiving. You don't need too much to get it running, or to get it to spread out. As you can see, it gives a little bit of purple, and it looks like watercolors. So using the yellow here, choosing to do the light colors first and then just mix them a little bit. The next one says glue words on your page. So I collect all my sayings, my words. These large ones, I usually cut them up to use the letters, like this one as well. But it has Dutch words, English words in here, so I can choose whatever I like. So I'm choosing a few, and then just see what I want to use. So in this case I'm using simplify your life and then let go. So het loslaten, that's Dutch for letting go. And that's because the next prompt I will explain why this was a good word to use. This was because I was thinking about these magazines, that you need lifestyle magazines and flows and whatever you buy, and they all are about how you can get happy, what you need to do to be mindful, how you live your life, be a vegetarian, or do this or do that. And it always gives me a feeling that if I don't do that, am I not good enough, or am I unhappy? Or so I don't read those anymore. I just use them to cut up and get the pictures out of it, and words and such. So, and that's just, well, I'm just writing it on this page because it said just write something to inspire yourself. So this is just me saying, don't read the magazines, just live your life. And I thought, okay, simplify your life. That just fits perfectly with this prompt card. And so, well, that's my opinion anyway. This says choose 3 images out of magazines and use them on your page. Now, of course, I have a lot of images. I sorted these in so many ways, but I find that when I sort them in on topic, like eyes, as you can see here, or insects or birds or whatever, then I find it difficult to make a decision on what to use. Instead, if I put everything in one a box like this, so then I just go through it and then I see something that I like and that I use, because the sorted ones I don't get to them that often because I don't think I'm going to use a bird. I just go through it and I just, oh, I'm going to use a bird, if you know what I mean. So I prefer to do it like this. These are already things that I cut out. I got a lot of more that are not fussy cutted yet. So I'm just going through those boxes and see what I can use, and I thought these beautiful blue dressed ladies. Would be nice. And this is the way I do it, like the words as well. I choose a few of them and then decide on what to use. I found this black and white lady with her tongue sticking out, like she's telling everyone to sod off. And I thought she would be nice there behind the thread, and just well, she's living her life and telling everybody to just let go. Bye bye. Do it the way you like without hurting anyone, and find your own way to be happy. That's my motto anyway. And as well, this is one, and I still need two. The card said to choose 3 of them. So I'm getting back. These are the sorted ones, and now I'm going to purposely going through them and see what I can use. And these are just a few random ones. And no, I choose and I search and I choose. And this is also, if I got too much stuff to choose from, the decision making takes a lot of time. So I think this took me about 10 minutes to find 3 images to put on my page. So in total I edited this video to 15 minutes and a few seconds, but in total I did 41 minutes. This page took me 41 minutes to create. So I cut up the circles that you saw and I put down a flower here, so 3 images. This one says use gesso through a stencil. My favorite technique, working with a stencil and put something through it, or just put the gesso on your page and use a stencil and a baby wipe to get the gesso off of it again. But it is always also a very busy journal page already, so I really had to think on where to place it, and the prompt cards are just funny like that. You can decide how big you want everything to go, and I just could have used a simple stencil and just put down the letter M or a 3 or a 4 or whatever, and then I did the prompt, so I'm choosing to put some more on it, but you could use a subtle way to do it. So that one said use acrylic paint and put it on your page with your fingers, and here I'm pointing to the colors that I want to put on my page. So a little bit of orange, a little bit of pink, and I'm just gently putting it down, just a few dots, and I am really never thinking about composition. I just do what I like. I do follow the color ideas that they got warm tones and cold colors and what does go together and what not, but I'm not overthinking it too much. So and here I'm just going to rub and bring the yellow or orange on this side of the page. And that was the last prompt that I did, so the page is almost ready. And I always finish my projects with just I'm giving myself a free card to do whatever I like to make it a little bit more pretty, because I always think it needs black or white, just to do a little bit of extra to make it look a little bit better. So I dried it and I'm using that same, well, it's a bad marker, I've used it too much, so I'm just going to put some circles here and there, just emphasizing the colors a little bit, and you can see it looks better. In hindsight, I might just have put a little bit more black on the page, but I didn't do it. I'm happy with it now, and I'm not going to go back on my pages, so I finish it and then I am done with it. I'm never going to go back and change it. So I'm just going to write another saying for myself. If you can read it, then you are very good, because I don't know what I wrote down and I can't read it so here from the video. So this is it, everyone. I hope you liked it. I will be back next week, next Tuesday, and if someone wants to swap some handmade papers, just leave me a message. And I thank you for watching. Bye bye, everyone. Until next time.